Today we're back looking at some very entitled people. She forgave herself for cheating. My baby daddy got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test and my son failed. I'm sorry, what? Your son failed DNA test, so basically you've been sleeping around with another man? He put the results in my mailbox. I forgave myself for cheating, but he's been petty. He's been my son's dad for 8 years. Why goes my child now? How to fix it? A good way to fix that situation probably would to be honest about you cheating. If your son failed his DNA test, that means that he's not the father. Yeah, her son failed the DNA test, got it. Why is she bringing the person in? Yet what did he have to do? He was the one who was growing inside of you. Nope, this type of woman never takes accountability for anything. It wasn't her fault, it was her son who didn't pass. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. She's blaming everyone except for herself. How can you literally forgive yourself for cheating and then blame the father and your son? Shouldn't you be the one who's upset that another man finished inside of you? Jeez, this is how she talks to me after one date. What we're about to read is some full-on cringe. Oh my god. Baby, I need some lingerie and sexy dresses. I need the bare minimum of 400, which is nothing at all, only a few hundred. Nothing to you, baby, to get what I need first. Usually my exes would spend 2,000 on shopping when we went together like the princess I am. I'm so sorry, I cannot read sentences like that. There is not a single comma or full stop. Do people not know how to use grammar? I mean, with me, whenever I'm texting somebody, I use commas, full stops, exclamation marks. This is just one long sentence that needs to be broken up. And I adored them for treating me like the princess I am, and I'm worth it completely, and love generous gentlemen. Think of me, XXXXX. I took it off just for you, baby, and sorted sitter that has been expensive for me, and made all the special arrangements just for you. I did it for you, XXXXX. I'm so excited to get dressed up in the sexy lingerie for you in the bedroom in the evening. I've missed your touch, baby. I mean, I don't think he's gonna miss them messages. Yet again, if we read that, let's look for the grammar. I don't see a single full stop. At least you use a few capital letters to begin the sentence. That's quite good. However, that right there is just a brain fart. Like, I don't want to read anything like that ever again. Block that number ASAP. To avoid extra crazy, you might preface it with a simple text such as, I do not believe our personalities are compatible, and for this reason I think it's best if we can cease all communications moving forward. Best of luck to you. But I have a feeling crazy strong with this one. Do you honestly think sending text message like that is going to make her leave him alone? Keep in mind she was asking for $400 and then $2,000. Who's got that type of money? Not say you're broke but you got 20 next payday for her. If she can let you borrow 10 till then, she'll leave you alone. I mean, that probably wouldn't work as well, because if she's going to get money, she's going to take it. It doesn't matter if it's $5, $500, $50,000. Even if it's a single dollar, she'll want it. Came across this post from a fellow classmate. She wants everyone to ask her for permission before getting married / taken on a job. Oh god, get ready, we're about to read a load of craziness. I haven't read a single sentence of this and I can already see no grammar. There's no full stops or commas. Just a quick post to say that I would really appreciate it if anyone younger than me would wait for people older than them to get married before they do. Or at least ask all the older people they know who aren't married yet to let them know if they would be happy for them to get married before them. I might be generally happy for the younger people who have got married younger than me. I might feel that you've made good choices. However, there may be older people who may not yet have felt able to admit that they might have preferred if you'd waited for them to find someone to get married first. Okay, so that's the first paragraph. It meant absolutely nothing. It made zero sense whatsoever. Some people might have witnessed me doing certain things before older people have, such as getting a bachelor's and a master's degree. So perhaps I've decided to hold back and pursuing a PhD and wait to see if other older people would mind me doing that first. So from now on, if you're older than me and know me, please feel free to contact me and let me know what level job you've got to before and what you'd be happy for me to do so I don't overtake you. Also, I'd really appreciate it if people younger than me in work would ask me if they mind whether or not they take on certain roles before they do. Thanks. Who you send thanks to? I'm so sorry, what I just read there is delusion. Never ever surround yourself with people like that. Canadian influencer cuts in line during New York Fashion Week and fought a PR person. Okay, if you're ever gonna fight somebody at New York Fashion Week, do not fight a PR person. Anna Wintour will put you in the block list.
See, you're from Canada, so you don't know. That's why you're not coming in. You're not welcome because I don't like you. Get your flight. I am a PR person, you dumb. You're not from well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I'm matching your volume. I'm matching what you're speaking to right now. Your voice is coming out of your mouth in my direction.
No, the only men.
The last time you got is by genetics. Safe flight.
Okay, listen, what did you get out of that?
Safe flight.
What did you get out of that?
You're leaving. Mission accomplished.
I was already leaving because I wasn't getting
Then we agree.
I don't know what they're arguing over, however, I want to know the context because that is chaotic. Canadian influencer cuts in line during New York Fashion Week and fought a PR person. Full context and then the link to TikTok which we're about to watch. Basically, she felt entitled to cut in line and to get in, and fought the PR person Marcus because he wouldn't let her in after her cut in. We're about to watch another TikTok about that whole situation. However, yet again, why are you going to fight with a PR person? Anna Wintour's going to get you blocked.
Okay, so here's what happened. everybody was waiting online. We're outside an after party for something. And then this girl, super rude to everyone, cuts the entire line. We're all nicely, patiently wait in line. She cuts the entire line and then demanding that she's a paid influencer. Like, who the f does that? Like, what's a paid influencer? Screaming that she's getting paid, she needs to be inside. And then she turns around and points at the rest of us waiting in line and being like, I'm being paid to be here, unlike these moochers. Girl. So anyway, yeah, she is the villain. She said what she said, and Team Mullet Babe, Team Marcus.
By the sounds of it, she was a nasty piece of work and she got spoken to the way she spoke to other people. I just knew I trusted Mullet Babe. Whenever someone has a mullet, they can be the most lovely person ever, but they can snap like that. You never ever want to get in their bad side. My instant analysis was that he's a sweetie but had to turn up that heat, and Marcus slayed the dragon. I mean, yeah, I'm on Marcus's side. By the sounds of it, Marcus can be a lovely person if you're on his good side, but not so nice if you're on his bad side like that influencer. And yet again, I don't really have much sympathy for her. If you're rude to people, they'll be rude back. Woman involved in theft Lady Gaga's dog. Sued the singer for not giving her deserved reward for returning them. Her case was just thrown out of court. Okay, so from that title, a woman stole Lady Gaga's dogs, then returned them and wanted the reward, and now because she's not getting it, she's suing Lady Gaga. We're definitely looking some entitled people, aren't we? Lady Gaga owns 3 French bulldogs. While she was touring in Europe, she had an employee take care of them. While he was out walking the dogs one night, 2 men jumped out of the car and tried to take the dogs. During a struggle, Gaga's dog walker was shot in the chest, causing permanent injuries, including partial loss of a lung. Okay, so this man's basically nearly died because he's protecting these dogs, and the person who nicked them wants the money. Gaga posted on Instagram offering a 500,000 reward, no questions asked for the return of the dogs. Not for the apprehension of the criminals punished for the attempted murder, just the return of the dogs. This distinction is relevant. 3 men, James 18, Jalen 19, and Lafayette, is that how you pronounce it, who's 27, were arrested and charged with illicit felonies. Jalen's father is Harold. Harold was dating Jennifer, 53. After seeing the reward offer, Jalen gave the dogs to Jennifer, who took them to the police station, turned them in and asked for the reward. At first, no connection to the crime was made, but eventually it was determined that her boyfriend's son stole the dogs and gave them to her to collect the reward. She eventually pled guilty to receiving stolen property and received 2 years of felony probation. She then demanded that Gaga pay her the $500,000 as per her original contract. When Gaga refused, Jennifer sued for breach of contract, fraud by false promise, and fraud by misrepresentation, asking for the $500 plus $15 million on top of that for financial damages, pain and suffering, mental trauma, and loss of enjoyment of life, plus legal fees. Her claim is that she would not have returned the dogs if not for the promised reward, and therefore was defrauded because she ended up with no dogs to keep or to sell. This was unclear, and no reward. I'm so sorry, what's going on here? So let me get this straight. She's basically committed a crime, she's put it on probation, and now she's suing Lady Gaga for $15.5 million. What is wrong with some of these people? The judge ultimately dismissed her lawsuit with prejudice, which means she cannot attempt to file it again. Jennifer said she didn't know about the plan to steal the dogs ahead of time, but as the judge pointed out, she never claimed to not know the dogs were stolen when she received them or when she turned them in. Notably, she never alleges that she was unaware that the bulldogs had been stolen after they were stolen or at the time she received them. I'm gonna be completely honest, I hope that she spends time in jail. How are you gonna try and sue somebody for a crime that your boyfriend's son committed? Yeah, again, these people are cuckoo. Sounds like the judge made an appropriate decision. Stupid people make stupid mistakes, and this Jennifer is one stupid idiot for actually thinking she get the cash. Even though this post is about Jennifer, I feel so bad for the dog walker. He was protecting them dogs and taking them for dogs, and he got shot and nearly died. Shouldn't he be getting the $500,000 and the $15 million? Yeah, she got the huge zero she deserved. I mean, I'm happy that she got humiliated as well. And yet again, what about the dog walker? Like, where's all the sympathy for him? Entitled brat cuts the line and gets her way.
I didn't touch you, man.
Not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me!
Well, no one did that.
I just can't.
Is this a prank?
I can't. He won't go away. He needs to go away. He's the problem.
I need to leave?
No, just welcome. We'll take you to the
I still got, okay.
Let's
She threw some of my stuff.
Okay, you know, just take you to another.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line and
You!
screamed
I didn't see you!
to make it. Oh, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Leave. Just go.
That's an
Leave.
adult.
You're making it loud!
Let's just walk up
I'm
to
just
them.
talking.
Walk up to them. Walk with Chris. Walk with Chris.
Just to calm everything down.
What is wrong with some of these people? The last time I ever witnessed someone acting like that was like a 2-year-old, and that woman is like 25. Yeah, she has an Overwatch top on. There's like a 70% chance she's in Reddit and will say this. I feel like she'd probably report and try to get this subreddit page shut down. Like, what is going on there? Why are you acting like that? That's a fully grown adult. Man said, is this a prank? LMAO. I mean, I'm with him. If someone's acting like that, you'd think that like a big TV crew would be jumping out to see how you'd react. It is not normal for an adult to act the way she was acting. Wow, that screaming was unbearable. I mean, that's just typical of people like her. What they do is they scream and cry until they get their way. It's kind of like kids. Have you ever told a kid no and then they start screaming and crying and they scream for so long, just want them to shut up, so you like fall for it and you give them whatever they want? That's basically what happened there.
Make my cinnamon toasted raisin bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese right now! Right now!
Ooh.
Make my right now! You now, boy! You really I don't want to listen! Make my right now! Make my right now! No.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't even know what he's screaming over something about cinnamon. Why are you throwing stuff at workers? Maybe they just didn't think bacon, eggs, and cheese went with a cinnamon raisin bagel. I mean, yeah, reading that now, who would ever eat that? That sounds disgusting. Wasn't there another video of this place where a woman is going nuts? I think that video was filmed in New York. Like, what's going on in that bagel store? We've got that man having a meltdown over like cinnamon bagels, and then apparently there's another one going nuts. I'm telling you, people in 2023, they're proper cuckoo.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
If you were on a plane and someone started acting like that, I'd be so paranoid that like there was a bomb on board. What did she see? Did she see like an alien? I had a friend who had schizophrenia, and you could not convince her there were not people in her walls. You could point out how thin the wall is and a person could not fit, but she would not believe you. She talked to FBI for a fire alarm in her wall, the microwave, and believed planes were flying over her house and marking X's in the sky to mark where she lived. By the sounds of it, maybe that woman's having a bit of a mental break. Oh god, that was a bit cuckoo. Well, anyways guys, that's pretty that video there. That's some entitled people. If you see me look at more entitlement, let me know, definitely will. Press like or subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.